Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. So welcome to another episode of Candice in Color. We have finished the Roy G. Biv spectrum of colors. So I hope you've enjoyed these last 14 videos. And now we're on to whatever colors I choose that I want to do. And this one is Burgundy. We love a Burgundy here. We love a Burgundy. We do. It's beautiful. It's a great color. It's a great fall color, but it's anytime color. We love a Burgundy eye. We love a Burgundy lip. We love a Burgundy brow. We love it all. So let me tell you what I love in Burgundy. Alright, so starting with eyes. I have two products. The first being my brow product. I like colored brows, and Burgundy is one that I really think compliments me, especially with my blonde hair. And sometimes when I get my braids done, I'll get Burgundy in them. And I think my next set of braids, I might do that. But anyway, this is the More Beauty Eyebrow Gel. And this is the shade Red Mahogany. Now, I'm going to talk about this eyebrow gel. I really like the consistency of this eyebrow gel. It is thinner than Anastasia Dip Brow. I think that it's a little bit, honestly, easier to work with. Granted, if you're not familiar with brow pomades, it's going to be a learning curve either way. But once you get the hang of a brow pomade, I think this one is like a great consistency. I've had this one for a while. It's still creamy and smooth. And this color, though, Red Mahogany, I think it's beautiful. I think it works for me. It could be my everyday brow color. I love it. I really do. More Beauty has a couple different brow shades. I have a blue one as well, and then they have some natural colors, I believe. So yes, that brow gel is really nice. All right, and then my eyeliner today is a fluid line. I think it's maybe the first gel eyeliner we have in this series. This is the fluid line eyeliner from MAC, and it's in the shade Great Dame. I am wearing it today with my little baby wing. I enjoy these fluid lines. I use them with one of my angled art brushes today. You'll see that in this look tomorrow when you're watching this video, but I use one of like my thin angled art brushes to make a wing. They're soft and very soft, very creamy. You can make a mess with them if you're not careful, but in terms of like, if you got, practice makes perfect, like you can do your wing in no time. They're absolutely beautiful. They stay soft and creamy. They last forever. If you want to start, get the black one. I have the black. What is it called? Black Track. But yes, wonderful. The formula is wonderful, but I happen to love this shade. It gives a little bit of a metallic shade. It gives a little bit. I can't call it a 100% matte eyeliner. But it does gives a little bit of something. Maybe like a satin finish eyeliner, if that makes sense. And it looks beautiful over non-matte shades. I think it really showcases over non-matte shades really nicely. So, yes, there you go. Now, I have a face product, which is just a blush that I'm wearing now. It's my favorite Burgundy blush. Looking at it, we might be pushing red. It might be pushing brick, but it's okay. It's the shade Neo from the Saharan Blush Volume 1 from Juvia's Place. I love these blush palettes. There's two of them, and I think they have a collab blush palette as well. I love this palette because it comes with like a deep contour shade, some unorthodox blushes, if you will. You get highlighters in here. I just love it. Especially for deeper skin tones. Anyway, but this is the shade Neo. This is the blush. We're gonna give it Burgundy. It looks like a brick red. We're gonna give it Burgundy. We're gonna give it Burgundy. The formula is great. This is a matte powder blush. It reminds me, excuse me, I don't know why my throat's like this. It reminds me a bit of a MAC powder brush, but I would give them definitely way more pigment than a MAC powder blush. You need to use an even lighter hand than you would with a MAC powder blush. But I am wearing that today, and I think it goes very well with this Burgundy look. I think, depending on your skin tone, it can come off Burgundy on the skin. Like on mine, I think it comes off Burgundy. So definitely check that out. Juvia's Place has been having a lot of sales recently, so that's awesome. I am gonna go, I did those two eyes things. I know I'm all over the place. I'm gonna come back to the eye palettes. I know you're like, what? I'm gonna go back to the eye palettes because I have a lot of them. I'm gonna do the lips next. I know I did the two eyeliner. I'm all over the place. I'm gonna do the lips next. I was like, wait a minute. I did the eyes and didn't do the palette. It's okay. I'm going to do the lips next. All four of my lip colors came from Milani. My lipstick colors. I have one lip liner, and that's from MAC. This is not just my favorite Burgundy. It is probably my favorite lip liner of all time. I use this lip liner with nudes, pinks, purples, reds. I use this lip liner with almost anything. I love it so much. And this is the MAC lip pencil in Night Moth. When I tell you I got this lip pencil maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And it is, you don't need a lot. It's so pigmented. It's beautiful. Let's swatch it. MAC lip liners are bomb.com. And this is a beautiful, deep, look at that. It looks almost plum here, eggplant. Beautiful. Put it in the burgundy category. Beautiful. And it works with so many lip colors. It allows me to wear like some things that might be too light or might be ashy or might wash me, you know, wash me out. You know, those like nude, bright nudes that aren't really nude for dark skin tones, you know. This Night Moth, put that on. You can wear anything. It's like a superpower. Now, all 4 of my lipsticks are from Milani. The 2 bullet lipsticks. Oh, I love Milani's lip formula. The 2 bullet lipsticks I have are, they're both matte, and they're matte flirty. Let's swatch. Let's swatch them. Their matte formula is to die for. Beautiful. And then matte love. Hold on. Very close. Very similar. Matte Flirty is a little bit redder, a little bit pinker. So this is matte. This is Matte Flirty. This is Matte Love. Beautiful. And you see how like they have a little shine. They do dry down a little bit more, but they're so comfortable. The matte formula is so comfortable, easy to wear, easy to reapply, mess free, and I just really enjoy them. They're beautiful, classic bullet lipstick. And then the liquid lipsticks we have are. There are more matte lip creams, and I have 2 shades. I have Flirt and I have Vixen. Flirt is what I'm wearing today. Oh, I love this so much. I need another one. I'm probably almost out of it. OMG. Let me put a thin swatch on. It's a blood red, you guys. Okay. This is Flirt. Okay. And you can see this is dried down matte here. And then we have Vixen. Vixen has a... Very close. They're very close. Vixen has a little bit more depth. Vixen is right next to it. Vixen's a little bit deeper. Y'all, the Milani lips. I just can't. It's so beautiful. Alright. Let's get into palettes because Burgundy showed up and showed out. Okay? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 palette suggestions here. The first 2 are from the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill collaboration. The second time when she did the 4 mini palettes and the big palette. I'm gonna tell you something. I enjoyed these palettes. I think I'm like the only person on YouTube who enjoyed them. Everyone hated them. I'm gonna be honest. They're eyeshadow palettes and they work just fine for me. I think a lot of it has to do with the name on the palette and the brand that, you know, kind of got into people's reviews. But bother me, don't bother me. So the first one I recommend. Now this has, open up. Oh, this one I recommend definitely. It's like a marriage between my last 2 colors, the violet and then this. This is the, oh my god, what's it called? Bling Boss one. This has beautiful purples and burgundies. Look at this. 1 and 2. Beautiful. And then you have some deep things up here. I love like burgundy paired with like a metallic, finish. And you get that at the top there. And you get that beautiful violet in there. But I really enjoyed this palette. You can see I've used it, you know, a couple times here and there. And I recommend it for burgundy looks. You just say more. And then the next one I do recommend is Ring the Alarm. So this one is has a little bit burgundy in it, and it's mostly like more warm orange. But I definitely wanted to throw it in to give a recommendation because Framed and Siren, these 2, they're wonderful shades. They're wonderful. So I recommend those. I recommend, now this has been redone. This is the OG Huda Beauty textured eyeshadow palette, the Rose Gold. This palette, like I had to like actively tell myself to put it down and use other things. Actively. Now you have, you know, it's 1, 2 burgundies, but then these metallics I think pair with those 2 burgundies, any of them, the textures pair with it so well. So I had to throw this in as one of my favorites because even though again not super burgundy themed, but the burgundies in there definitely, and the metallic textures, yeah. Yes. Okay. So now this palette, you know guys, I don't like to recommend palettes for just 1 or 2 shades, but in this situation with these, the burgundies are selling it. This is the Saharan 2 by Juvia's Place. I'm going to open this up and I want you to look at the bottom row, the shade right in the middle. Even through the camera, you can see how intense this burgundy is. You ready? Look at it! Absolutely wonderful. This is more brown here, but oh, this shade called, oof. I can't even see it because it's white, which was not a good choice. Now, these shades complement. You have this beautiful metallic in the middle here, and even this one here. They're going to go well with that burgundy. Look at that. They're going to go well with it. So, possibilities are endless, but this whole bottom row, yo, that whole bottom row, those mattes, they're everything. They are everything. Again, Juvia's Place is having a lot of sales. So take advantage of, you know, right now, holiday season. Juvia's Place palettes are not expensive to begin with. And then with sales, like some of them are like less than $10. I know, excuse me, I know they just had like a 60% off. Like, just keep stalking the website. You're bound to find a good deal to be able to get pretty much all of their palettes. And then finally, my favorite burgundy palette. My favorite burgundy palette of just favorite of all time. And it's what I'm wearing today on this beautiful romantic burgundy eye. And it is the Lime Crime Venus XL. I just recently got the XL2, which is really nice too. Venus XL. Look at it. Look at it. Burgundies and pinks here. And this, so many beautiful pigmented, just easy to blend. The mattes are gorgeous. You'll see the look. I won't talk too much on this one because you'll see that in the look tomorrow. In this look, the video tomorrow where I show you this look, you'll see me using this palette. I will say this palette's expensive. It's 60 bucks. But Black Friday, they have some sales. Definitely use your coupons if you can. Do I think it's worth the 60 bucks? I'm going to be honest with you. Absolutely. It's like $58. Absolutely. I do. The packaging, I love a good heavy palette. It has a mirror that I have not ripped the plastic off. It has a mirror. The artwork on the front is absolutely beautiful. The gold inside, everything about this palette. I am redoing my like room organization, and some palettes, I have a shelf now, and some palettes are going to go on display, and this is one of them. So definitely check that palette out. As always, the product will be linked down below. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about any of the products mentioned in this video, feel free to leave them down below. I love you all. Keep watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye!